Alright, let's get into it. Today we're gonna build a personal assistant. This isn't one you talk to though. This is a digital bot that works quietly in the background, and its one and only job is to find the best online deals for you. You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You find something you want, you decide to wait for the price to drop, and you miss it by a day or worse. You buy it, and then a week later, it's on sale. Checking websites all the time is a pain, and let's be honest, it just doesn't work. So what if you could just automate the whole thing? Imagine having a program that can pop over to a web page, check the price, and shoot you a message the second it goes on sale. That's exactly what we're building. A little assistant that's on the job 24/7 and never gets tired. Okay, so how do we even start? Well, before we write a single line of code, we need a plan, a blueprint, because it turns out that every web bot, no matter how complicated it seems, is really built on just a few core simple ideas. Once you get this foundation, you can build pretty much anything. It really all boils down to these 3 steps. First, the bot downloads the page, just grabbing all that raw code that a browser sees. Second, it parses that data. It sifts through all the messy HTML to find the one specific thing it's looking for. For us, that's the price. And third, it takes action. If the price is dropped, it lets us know. That's it. Download, parse, act. That's the entire game plan. To pull this off, we're gonna need a toolkit. And thankfully, Python has some amazing libraries for this. We'll use requests to grab the web pages. Then we need beautiful soup to make sense of the messy HTML. Think of these two as the bot's legs for fetching and its eyes for seeing. For its voice, we'll use SMTP-lib to send emails, which is great because it's built right into Python. And finally, schedule will be its internal clock, letting it run on autopilot. The toolbox is ready now for the first big step. We have to teach our bot how to actually see the price on a busy, cluttered web page. This is where we have to do a little detective work. Before the bot can find the price, we have to find it first. It's actually pretty easy. You just go to the web page in your browser, right-click on the price and hit inspect. This pops open the developer tools and shows you the raw HTML. And what we're looking for is a unique clue, a fingerprint, like a special CSS class name that tells us exactly where that price lives. This is where the magic of beautiful soup comes in. Once we find our clue. In this case, it was a paragraph with a class called price_color. We just tell our bot to find that exact thing. This one line of code scans the whole page and just plucks out the price. For us, it's like giving it a treasure map where X marks the spot. Now grabbing the text is only half the job. A lot of the time we'll get something like this, with a currency symbol in it. A computer doesn't see 5177 as a number. It can't compare, it just sees a string of characters. So we have to do a little bit of cleanup to strip away everything that is not a digit or a decimal point. That gives us a clean number our code can understand, right? Our bot can now find a price and clean it up. But you know, what good is that? If it just keeps the information to itself, it's not very useful. So now, it's time to give our bot a voice. And for that, we're gonna use SMTP-lib. This is Python's built-in tool for sending emails. The best part is it's already included with Python, so there's nothing extra to install. It basically gives our script the power to log into an email server like Gmail and send a message just like you would from your own inbox. Our bot checks the price, compares it to the last price it remembers, and if the new price is lower, it calls our function to send an alert. This simple if statement is the entire decision-making brain of our operation. Pro tip. For security reasons, you can't just put your main Gmail password into your script. Instead, you go into your Google account settings and generate something called an app password. It's a special one-time code that gives only this script permission to send emails on your behalf without ever exposing your real password. We have a bot that can find a price and send us an alert, but right now it only runs when we tell it to. The final step, and honestly, the most powerful one, is to put this whole thing on autopilot and make it a truly hands-off autonomous assistant. Look at this code. Every 1 hour do the check price function. It's so intuitive. This is basically us setting an alarm clock for our bot. But as you'll see, just setting the alarm isn't quite enough. Here's the key thing to understand. That line we just saw only registers the job. It puts the event on the calendar, it sets the alarm, but it doesn't actually check the clock to see if it's time to run. Think of it like putting a reminder in your phone's calendar but then never actually looking at your phone. You're still gonna miss the appointment. So, how do we make it? Check the clock with this simple little loop right here. This wild true loop is the engine. It's constantly running in the background, just asking, is it time yet? Is it time yet? How about now? And the moment the scheduled time arrives, run pending jobs, sees that a job is due and executes it. This is what brings our automated schedule to life. So what's the big payoff for all this? Well, by scheduling our script to run in the background, we turn it from a simple program into a true 24/7 service. It works silently without you even seeing a window. It doesn't get in your way. You can even set it to start up automatically whenever you turn on your computer. It becomes a genuine set it and forget it tool that's always working for you. And there you have it, a complete working price watching bot built from just a few simple pieces, but this blueprint, this idea of download, parse and act, you can use it for so much more. You could track news headlines, monitor when concert tickets go on sale, or check social media for a specific keyword. The web is just packed with data, so the only real question is, what are you going to teach your bot to do next?